nk'abantu mwe ibyo nahuriye n'akaga n'Imana yonyine.
It's common for people to lose hope, give up, and feel like their life is over, or that they have reached a dead end at some point in their lives.
Gusa nta komantere nabigizeho, navuze nubwo niko abaganga bashatse kuvura umwana.
This feeling can be triggered by a variety of reasons, such as the end of a relationship, the loss of a loved one, and more. However, it's important to remember that life is full of ups and downs, and that even in our darkest moments, there's always hope for a better tomorrow.
Ubyaye impanga mama Ruga ugiye kwa muganga ku gipimo muganga arakubwiye ko twita impanga wahise ubyakira ute?
Pe nta kubeshye Valente numvishe nezerewe. Mitambwira muganga ndikorana nimugana Imana igira neza. Ati se ko ndeburize kuko nahise ndira pe. Nahise ndira. Arambwira ati surijijwe n'iki, ndamubwira nti muciraho make ku nkuru yanjye na Ruga.
Yego.
Arambwira ati nukuri iragushumbushe kandi Imana wasenze ni Imana koko.
This mother did everything to her daughter whose health condition was miserably going wrong, as the eye tumor was swelling and finally covering the whole face. That brought unbearable pain to the daughter and panic to her mother.
Uruga mwabonye ko yavutse ari nk'abandi bana ari muzima, ariko amahirwe ntago yaje kumuhira, birumvikana ararwaye.
The brave woman fought alone when the husband had abandoned her, and by when she was hoping the best, after gathering more funds from the Afrimax community, the worst of all happened. Olga lost her battle to cancer. She was left traumatized and vowed not to ever get back in any relationship. But love happened. She met a handsome man, the most caring and loving man who loves her wholeheartedly. They then produced beautiful twins. They'll probably wipe away all the tears she cried after losing Olga.
Kubura umuntu mwari muri kumwe, bucyo ukamubwira waramutse, ugasigara uri wenyine, biba bitoroshye.
Yego.
Kubyakira byarangoye n'ubu ntago yego bitaraza neza, ariko uko biri bite nuko yancumbushije.
We visit this mother and she tells us more of what she has been through. Olga was born and lived a normal life. She was a beautiful, courageous girl until one day when the eye started swelling. The swelling continued and the mother did her best taking her to hospitals, but still ran out of budget. Her health condition was getting worse daily. The eye had swelled and almost covered the whole face. Her treatment required a lot of money, yet I had tried, sold properties to raise her treatment bill, but still wasn't enough. And that's when I started losing hope and thinking that if nothing is done, I would soon lose my daughter. When she needed support, that's when the Afrimax stepped up, created a campaign, and many good Samaritans contributed to saving Olga's life that was at stake. Upon receiving the contribution from the Afrimax community, she breathed a great sigh of relief after having lost hope, but this strengthened her.
Mwaje kuwa gatatu washize, numva ko azageza dimanche yaravuye mu mwuka, ariko kubera Imana itureberera itubereye maso aracyariho. Dushingiye kuri ibyo rero ubu bufasha bukihuta, Olga yavurwa agakira. Olga minsi mike mwagaruka kudusura ameze neza.
The treatment process began. Doctors, parents, and anyone did their best to save Olga's life. But unfortunately, she lost her battle, which was a tragic news to this family, having tried everything, thinking she'll get better. However, it was a time for her to go away from the suffering of this world. Tears, wailing, and screaming were everywhere, as no one could believe it happened. We were devastated to hear about the loss of a beautiful child. It was a deeply saddening time. We couldn't imagine what she was going through with the loss of her daughter, Olga. Speaking to Afrimax, she thanked everyone who was with them throughout this long journey, but more especially the Afrimax family, for they did beyond what she ever imagined, though it had to end in a way that no one ever wanted.
arantererana byanze bikunze kuko umuntu iyo yataye urugo abataye inshingano kuko umuntu ujya guta urugo.
She again disclosed that throughout such difficult moments when Olga was sick, her dad had abandoned her and never ever helped her in time of need. And out of the blue, a man came. He was always by her side, doing each and everything that included supporting her, taking care of her and the daughter, comforting and encouraging this mother when she had lost hope, and they ended up falling in love.
akantu k'urukundo kakujemo Olga akiriho cyangwa rukomaze gupfa?
Oya, kajemo hashize n'igihe yitabye Imana ahubwo. Hashize igihe kinini. Kurumva urukundo rwa mbere rwari ruri ku mwana no kureba uburyo cyavurwa, hanyuma agasubirana na mama we bikanarangira. Hanyuma nyuma amaje kwitaba Imana rero nibwo nabwo kwenda ibindi byagiye biza nyuma nabwo kandi yaciye igihe.
We visited again. A lot had happened. This woman who had lost her daughter is now a mother to these twin babies. She's now happier than ever before, saying that words can't explain how happy she is today after the past few dark years. It wasn't easy to move on after losing my child. I still haven't got over it 100%. You know, it's a process. But today, I can at least rejoice because God has rewarded me with these beautiful twins.
Gatoya ni umuhungu afite 5. Ibiro 5. Gakuru ari we mukobwa afite 4 n'igice.
She had vowed not to ever fall in love again after what the dad to the late Olga did to her. But as they say in the end, love wins.
Ntabwo ko ari urugendo rurerure cyangwa se rukomeye. Ko nyuma yo guhemukirwa na papa Olga numvaga ntazongera kukunda ukundi cyagushaka ukundi.
I had vowed not to ever go in a relationship again, but when I met this man who saw me on YouTube and wanted to support me as any well-wisher, we were in touch during the difficult moments I had. I found out that he's a unique, loving and a caring person than any other person I had ever met, and love happened. Today, we're a good and a happy couple.
Mvuze ngo rero nahise norosora byukaga nabagiye kubeshya kurumva yarakiri mu tuntu tubazo twabo bantu bose
none segeza kubwira ngo nzabitekerezaho
reka naho ndahagera urumva
Teoneste, now a father to these beautiful twins and of course the husband to Mom Olga, also tells us how he ended up being in a relationship that resulted to winning her heart.
ubu duhereye ku by'umwana urugora witabye Imana ubundi byose naho byatangiriye nkuko yabivuze.
It all started with Olga's situation, as she mentioned earlier. After coming across their story on Afrimax, Olga's situation broke my heart and I personally cried. I then started figuring out ways in which Olga would be treated that included advocacy and more. He focused on treatment, but despite the efforts he put in, Olga lost her battle, but he kept comforting her mother, telling her not to worry, checking on her daily, and they found themselves loving one another.
Nyuma yuko ibyago bibaye tugashyingura umwana.
After a long time when she had lost her baby and when the husband had abandoned her, I stepped up and presented my idea of falling in love with her. And then it was a yes. We asked this man, as rumors suggest that one of the reasons he fell in love was because of some money this woman received as support. As rumors have it that if he wasn't after that money, he wouldn't have married the woman. But he boldly denies this. All I can say is that what such people say is pointless because she knows I love her. If it was like that, I would have forced her to love me, which is contrary to what happened. We both fell for each other and then tied the knot. The couple is now having good times. They're both happy for each other and are looking forward to having a long time together, sharing everything, whether the dark or the good side of life.
muganga arakubwiye ko twita impanga wahise ubyakira ute?
naryamiraga hano nkumva ndyamiye umwana naryama hano nkumva nabuze yahise yihindukiza nuko
Back on how elated she was knowing that she had twins in her womb, it was one of the best days ever, and she immediately cried knowing the hell of her life she went through. She says God gave her a present after losing her child and presented her these beautiful twins. Once again, they thank everyone who supported them when they were facing hard time, praying that they may never lack anything in this life.
tubifurije urugo ruhire icyitonderwa ejo ntituzaze twumva n'ubundi ngo umwe yagiye undi yasigaye nyamuneka
ntabwo byabaho
ntibikabe
kuko naguciye mu ijambo niba ntaragiye nkimara kumenya ngo umuntu aratwite simbe naragiye ndimo mpunga inshingano zo kurera abana babiri b'impanga
ukanemera kwicara imbere ya kamera isi yose ikabikubonye
noneho n'ikindi simbe narahunze mu gihe cyo kwa muganga maze iminsi kandi byarimo bisaba ubushobozi yabyaye bimubaza byarimo bisaba ubushobozi kandi ntekereza ko hari benshi bashobora kuba babihunga nubwo ntawe nshinja ariko hari ababihunga rero narahagaze hamwe abo umunsi maje guterura abana mu biganza byanjye njyewe ntaho nenda kujya
nokuri
ntago nzamera nka babundi cyangwa nka bawundi ntaho nenda kujya
yego
Thank you for watching. I'm Elijah and this is Afrimax English. Remember to subscribe.